We want to begin now with some breaking news. Rapper Lil Durk is charged in a for hire plot.
Lil Durk's real name is Durk Bank, and he is from Chicago. This is his mugshot from Florida, where he was arrested last night.
New charges have officially been added to Lil Durk's sentence after prosecutors uncovered evidence that started from a private group chat, revealing exactly who the snitch was. According to reports, federal prosecutors now allege that Durk ordered hits on O-Block members for failing to retaliate for King Von's death. Court documents claim that Durk was feuding with Mona Duke, believing that O-Block members were not properly avenging Von's passing. Prosecutors also plan to call a witness who claims Durk personally gave the orders after the news broke. WAC 100 reacted publicly, exposing the truth about the alleged informants who have started cooperating with authorities against Durk.
Life by basically saying he's guilty of for hire, and the only thing that, like, yes, some of these things look suspect. Why'd you go there? Why are these people going there? Why'd you send this message? But nothing. There's no message that they got that says where Durk says y'all that Quando yet. Nothing says that.
You missing the point.
Okay.
They got a witness already cooperating on that. Been had one. We just ain't seen what they said. It's 3 years. One of the cooperating.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
so
that's co-conspirator too.
Yeah, I don't know. You don't need too much more than that. One of them is cooperating. Then in the paperwork, you got the conversation. They say they had it in and out. The other 2 was figuring out how they getting paid.
As new evidence continues to surface, the feds reportedly believe Durk was behind the attempted hit on Quando Rondo in 2021 at a gas station in Georgia. In the case files, investigators highlighted Durk's lyrics where he rapped. They're on my page like slide for Vaughn. I know they trolling me. But later, Durk addressed those lyrics on his podcast, saying, for some reason, I just don't see those comments anymore. Interestingly, the feds aren't using the lyrics directly. They're focusing on the timing of the song's release, which coincided with the gas station incident. Authorities are still trying to flip any members of Durk's team to cooperate. Their current target is D, one of Durk's top guys. But sources say D is now trying to distance himself from the case completely.
And that's what Didi did. He's basically saying all this evidence y'all got against Durk got nothing to do with me. Why you got me charged with Durk? And that doesn't mean he's going against Durk. That just means he wants his case severed. And I'm telling you, if it's severed, it helps Durk. Because one of the main connective tissue to this conspiracy is saying that Durk told Didi to hire. Didi's saying, I ain't get told to hire nobody. And I ain't hiring nobody. What are you talking about? Why would I hire someone? That's his thing.
While D continues to publicly stand by Durk, his brother apparently isn't. Reports claim that D's brother, Ted, has started talking to federal agents. The news left fans and other rappers stunned. One even wrote, please tell me this isn't real. According to official files, newly leaked body cam footage shows Ted begging police officers to let him snitch against Durk, a shocking turn in the case. Durk's lawyers have now filed paperwork asking for more time on their bond proposal. What Ted told the feds remains unclear, but with him being D's brother, investigators believe he may have valuable inside information. Ted was only dragged into this case after being caught at a store with a firearm, but now, that small arrest could change everything.
Really?
Dude had a. What about that? A man had a with an extended clip. That's cool though, right?
That unrelated incident could end up being Durk's downfall. When Ted was taken to the station, witnesses say he broke down crying and immediately told officers he was ready to give up names as soon as he arrived.
Come on. Hey, stop it. Stop it.
Inside the holding cell, Ted was reportedly begging to tell the officers what he knew. desperate to strike a deal so he could walk free.
Wait, hold on. You gotta relax for me, because I can't understand it. Relax. What's the number? 7 what you saying, man?
We're gonna see what we can do for you, all right?
We gonna see what we can do for you. You gotta relax for me.
Relax, man. I'm gonna get a bus to prison. Relax.
Give me no, I'm saying, what you talking about? I'm trying to get that.
Since D is Ted's older brother, fans were confused when court paperwork listed D's last name. But it's now been confirmed Ted was the one talking the whole time. However, Ted isn't the only one cooperating. Another insider, Vonnie, who has deep ties to Durk's crew, has also started talking. His updated prison file shows he's no longer in federal custody, meaning he was released and is now likely on house arrest. Sources say Vonnie texted a close friend admitting he took a plea deal. That friend later leaked a message where Vonnie said, "I'm trying to plea out to a 32. That's the base for murder for hire. The max is 43, which is life. I'll get -2 points for a plea, -1 for early plea, -2 for no prior record. That's 27 points, 5 to 7 years. I can't go to trial. I don't want them to do me like they did the others." In that same text, Vonnie referenced Jam, saying he didn't want to end up like the other guys. But things took a darker turn when Vonnie's own father reacted angrily to the plea deal. Instead of being happy his son might come home sooner, he exposed even more information, claiming Vonnie played a role in King Von's death and that Durk knew what was happening.
I'm going to give you this. It's a back door and I got all the pieces. That's all I'm going to tell you. As Durk asked Vonnie, is it open? Vonnie told him it's off the hinges.
Wait. Are you talking about the Von? Like King Von?
Listen very carefully. When the payment was made to Little Tim, the next day or the same day, Durk asked Vonnie, was it open? This is what he asked him. Was it open? It was his exact words. Was it open? He told him it's off the hinges.
Are you saying that Vonnie backdoor King Von? No way. That was right in there.
You heard what I just said. Guess what? You need motive first, right? Yeah. I got bankers that'll testify that or will make a contract or make a statement to you and let you know that this is the amount of money he had, this is what he had, this is that another. You need motive first and foremost. I got text messages from the lawyer letting you know that who told on Von before he died.
At first, it didn't make sense why Durk would have anything to do with King Von's death, one of his closest friends. But some believe jealousy may have played a part. King Von's popularity was quickly surpassing Durk's, and it was also a criminal case that both men were fighting together. Strangely, just months after Von's death, that case was privately settled, leading fans to speculate that Durk may have shifted the blame onto Von, who was no longer alive to defend himself.
Why would Durk want Von?
Let me give you this. First of all, you didn't sign your rights over. You ain't in no 360 deal. First of all, you can't bring nobody into the business and they surpass you. How you bring me to the table when I pass you up? Don't nobody want their chief spot taken, do they?
That's an interesting
Dude was
thing.
a slack. Dude was he was signing the boys. He was Von wasn't no slack.
That's interesting. I did find out that Von didn't have any contractual ties to Durk like that, which was interesting.
I mean, come on, man. He wasn't even signed to him. How's this his friend? He lied on Breakfast Club and said, "Hey, you think your man would be sitting here with $300,000 worth of jewelry on and he not have an attorney? He got a public defender."
This theory gained more traction when fans dug into Durk's behavior online. One viral tweet said, "Since Vonnie's dad claimed Durk had Von dealt with, why does Durk always go live on Instagram whenever he's connected to someone's death? He went live right after Von, Lil PAB, and FBG Duck died. Many now believe Durk intentionally goes live to make himself appear innocent. So if a crime happens, he can claim he was on camera at the time. While Durk may not have personally carried out the acts, that doesn't necessarily mean he was involved behind the scenes. Vonnie's father even went further, saying Vonnie helped orchestrate both Lil PAB and King Von's deaths.
No, he ain't take my advice. He ain't respond no back to me because this is on a tablet. He on a jail tablet when I sent that to him. He ain't respond nothing else to him. I told you he can't take my advice because they playing. They made themselves get caught. This is what come along with it. They wanted to get caught. You understand me?
So, that's what you meant by trenches of paint. Okay.
What you mean trenches what?
Was it you that said that? With the whole narrative about Vonnie snitching with the text messages. Like, that's...
Yeah. I don't know who said that, but that was me.
Cause that was the focus. Everybody was trying to make it seem like that's what the text messages was about.
That's just saying what he finna cop out to and this, that, and that. And with me saying Vaughn, some people like, damn, what he gonna tell on some words on Vaughn?
I ain't gonna lie, I said that in my video. I'm intrigued to know what the Vaughn name was for.
No, he ain't gonna tell him no Vaughn. You gonna tell it just like you orchestrated Lil P, you orchestrated this, and guess who you work for?
Vonnie's father comes from the streets, and in his eyes, if someone snitches, you can snitch on them too. Even Durk's sister-in-law confirmed it online, calling Vonnie both a rat and a snitch. Despite how bad things look, Durk might still walk free. His legal team filed a motion to dismiss the charges, arguing that the second superseding indictment is too vague. If not dismissed, Durk's lawyers have requested a bill of particulars, demanding prosecutors clarify what coded language Durk supposedly used, what bounty was offered, and the exact time and place it allegedly happened. They're essentially forcing prosecutors to prove Durk ever offered a reward to take out Quando Rondo. And since no clear evidence has been shared, Durk's lawyers believe the government doesn't have enough proof. But just a week later, Durk was suddenly placed in solitary confinement after an officer reportedly found a cell phone in his jail cell.
They got Lil Durk in a hole for basically some BS. And right now we're going to show the paperwork. They saying that he was caught with a cell phone. And basically that's not true. They trying to keep him in a hole, do a lot of things that they shouldn't be doing or whatever, but they trying to make a point because they saying that me and him is privileged and we got so many things going on, and it's a lot of BS.
This may have been for two reasons, either because of the forbidden phone or for his own safety. Reports suggest Durk was involved in an altercation earlier that morning, prompting Lil Baby to tweet, "I don't care about nothing else right now other than Durk. Free the bro." Around the same time, Durk's close friend Glee was killed, leading many to believe multiple hits were placed. The streets began asking who wanted revenge on Durk, and all eyes turned toward Quando Rondo's camp. Their history of beef runs deep. They're the same group tied to King Von's death. And now, Durk's current charges relate to a hit on Quando's friend. Lil put it on the very same day Durk was attacked. Quando's crew dropped interviews appearing calm and peaceful, possibly to make the feds think they wanted no problems, while quietly plotting retaliation behind closed doors.
I was just protecting my little brother.
When you did finally find out that it was King Von who did it, how'd you feel?
I was like, damn, if Brian did that stupid shit last night, he still would have been alive. That's how I was. But I was like, shit, I ain't no the type person I am. Like, I'm a humble person. I ain't no disrespect to like his mama saying him shit like that, because I could easily get on that type of stuff and be clout chasing type. Like, I ain't on that type. I'm a humble person, but it's like they ain't never popped that shit off. That would have never happened like that.
In a later interview, one of them even admitted he wished the whole situation had been handled differently, fueling speculation that there was indeed more happening behind the scenes.
Whoever on my side, they got kids and a mama that 100% love them. And at the end of the day, bro, all this bull that we talking about is stupid. That could have been handled a totally different way. It could have been handled to the point where a song and $3-4 million could have came out, or whatever. Like, that could have got handled in a legit way, in a music way.
It didn't go unnoticed that two of Durk's known rivals released interviews on the exact same day he was targeted. Some believe they moved quickly because rumors spread that Durk might soon be released. That Durk's father even claimed his son could be granted bond after the lawyers made a third and irresistible offer to the judge.
I just left the courtroom for the bond hearing for my son, for the released for the third time. This time it was very fair. The judge was very fair. He wasn't pro-prosecutor, he wasn't pro-defense, but he was pro-justice. So he listened to all the evidence, and he's gonna give a ruling in the next few days about what his position is for the bond. But we were very pleased at how it turned out. So continue, family, friends, and fans, continue to keep us in your prayers, and we thank you. And inshallah, God willing, this be victorious for us, that we have a good ruling in our favor.
Shortly after, prosecutors officially dropped the lyric evidence from Durk's case, admitting in court it wouldn't hold up that a court reporter noted. During the hearing, prosecutors told the judge they were discarding evidence related to Durk's lyrics, reading them aloud before removing them. The lyrics said, "Told me they got an addy, they got the location. Go look on the news, see your son screaming no." This left a dark image of Durk in front of the judge, just before his crucial
right now, the
bond
search is
hearing.
on for 3 people who police say at a Savannah rapper, a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles, and cameras captured the aftermath.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.